Hello everyone, welcome to Shet Vidya Mandir Junior College of Commerce and Science audio video lecture series. This is your maths professor Jaya Sharma. This video is a continuation of exercise 2.1. So I have named it as part 2. Let's see sums further in this exercise. This is part 2 of exercise 2.1. We will be seeing questions 2, 3, 4 and so on. Now all these questions are actually considering only tangents and normals. Sums related to tangents and normals. So these are basically what? These are lines. So there are few things which you need to know about lines. If you have checked the previous video, you will better understand all these things where I have actually explained all these terms and calculations in detail. Okay, now here I am taking two lines. Let's say m1 is the slope of this first line and m2 is the slope of this second line. Now suppose if these two lines are parallel to each other, so in this case slopes of these two lines would be equal. Okay, then I take one more example. I am taking a line like this and a line which is perpendicular to the given line. Let's say we have m1 as slope of first line and m2 as slope of the line perpendicular to this first one. So in such cases where two lines are perpendicular to each other, we have product of their slopes equal to -1. Okay, so these things you need to remember. So all the sums will seem more easier in exercise 2.1. Next important thing, let's say how to find slope. Okay, slope of a line whose general form is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Now suppose there is a line given as with equation ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So its slope will be obtained as m is equal to minus a upon b. Okay, so this is how we will be finding slope for a given line. Next thing, okay, we have seen slopes of lines which are parallel to each other, slopes of line which are perpendicular to each other, and we have seen slope of a line with given equation, how to determine the slope. Okay, now let me explain this a little bit. Let's say m1 is -2 upon 3 suppose, and if line 1 is perpendicular to line 2, and for that, now I'm not writing everything in detail here, please try to understand this one. I'm explaining for perpendicular lines. Okay, so the concept will become easier for you. Let's say one of the slope is -2 upon 3 given, so m2 would be, if you substitute this -2 upon 3 here and you go to solve this further, m2 directly you can write it by taking reciprocal of this and just take the opposite sign. If it is plus, you will take minus. If it is minus, you will take plus. Okay, this is how we find slope of lines which are perpendicular to each other when one slope is already given to us. Now let's move further and check out what are the questions in this exercise. Now the second question in 2.1 is find the point on the curve y is equal to root x minus 3 where the tangent is perpendicular to line 6x plus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0. Now first of all, let us try to understand the question diagrammatically as what is given and what is to be obtained. Okay, now they say the point on the curve, we have to find the point on the curve. Let's say there is a curve given, its equation is y is equal to root x minus 3. So diagrammatically, if you are able to view what is asked, sum becomes very easy. Then where the tangent is perpendicular to line. Okay, so let's take a tangent to this curve first of all. Fine. They say there is a tangent which is perpendicular to line. Okay, so that means there is a line which is perpendicular to the tangent, and the equation of the line is 6x plus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, so now I have already explained you, whenever a line is given in the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, how to find equation of that line, how to find sorry, not equation, how to find slope of that line using formula m is equal to minus a upon b. So we're going to use that. Okay, I will start the sum by writing equation of line is 6x plus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, so first of all we find slope m1 is equal to minus a upon b. So here we get minus 6 upon 3, that gives us minus 2. So here I got value for m1 as minus 2. Okay, now moving further, we have been given tangent perpendicular to this line. So I will write, since tangent is perpendicular to this line, slope of tangent is minus 1 upon m2. Okay, minus 1 upon m1, sorry, we will take slope of tangent as m2. Fine, so what we get here, m1 is minus 2, so minus 1 upon minus 2, we get 1 upon 2. I write it here, m2 is equal to minus 1 upon 2. Okay, so we got slope. Now you will be thinking why I am doing so. Now see, they are asking us to find the point on this curve. Okay, now how you will find this point? We have to find the coordinates of these points here. Okay, so we can use slope point form. Now slope point form, we need to find equation of this line. Now again, equation of tangent is not known, but equation of a line which is perpendicular to the tangent is known to us, and we all know how to find slope of two lines which are perpendicular. So using this we obtained the slope of tangent. Now we need point also, so that using slope point form we can find out equation of this tangent, right? So let's say, now basically we are actually not checking out equation of tangent, we are trying to find out the point on this curve. Let's see how we will move further. Now once we are here finding slope of tangent, then we say equation of curve is y is equal to root x minus 3. Okay, so we will differentiate this with respect to x. Now why to differentiate? When you differentiate this function given in x, the equation of the curve, when you differentiate this, it will be equal to slope of the tangent, which is already obtained in one way. Okay, and then see how I solve this sum further. I take dy by dx is equal to 1 upon 2 root x minus 3. Okay, so let's say I number it as equation 1. Now here this is slope of tangent, again slope of tangent, so we will just write once dy by dx is equal to m2, that is slope of tangent. Okay, so we will get 1 upon 2 root x minus 3 is equal to minus 1 upon 2. Okay, let's try to solve this. We get this one will get cancelled. Okay, now yes, I have missed something here. This was minus 1 upon minus 2, so minus gets cancelled and this becomes plus. This is plus. Okay, 1 gets cancelled and here 2 also gets cancelled. So what we get, root x minus 3 is equal to 1, right? Okay, so we square on both sides and we get x minus 3 is equal to 1. Therefore x is equal to 1 plus 3, that is 4. Now we got value of x. Next let's move further to find value of y. Okay, it's very simple. We will substitute x is equal to 4 in y is equal to root x minus 3. Okay, so what happens here, this is the equation which we have from the curve, so we can get value of y. Okay, so here I get root 4 minus 3, that is root 1, and therefore we get y is equal to 1. Here we got value of x and y which is actually asked in the sum. So I write next, therefore required coordinates of point are 4 comma 1. Okay, see, very simple way of finding answer to the questions asked. Only thing is, if you are able to diagrammatically understand what the sum is asking. Now one more thing, let me make it clear, diagrams for such sums are not compulsory in board exam. Okay, I have explained it in this way just for your understanding. Now let's move for the next sum. Now see, third question is find the points on the curve y is equal to x cube minus 2x square minus x, where the tangents are parallel to 3x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0. Now be very careful, in this question they have written where the tangents are. That means there are more than one tangent, and the tangents are parallel to a given line. Okay, a line's equation is given, so we can actually diagrammatically try to understand this in this way. Let's say this is the given curve, y is equal to x cube minus 2x square minus x, and there is a tangent to this curve which is parallel to another tangent, so that can be drawn in this way. Okay, and these two tangents are again parallel to a given line whose equation is 3x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so we have already seen how to find slope of this line, it is minus a upon b. So here we will get 3, and then all these three lines are parallel, so every line's slope is 3 here. Let's see how we will solve this sum. Now check this out, I have already solved the sum for you. After that diagram explanation, I hope it becomes easier to solve this further. Equation of given line we have taken, and then find out its slope by using minus a upon b. See, we get it as 3. So let's say m1 is 3, then slope of tangents, the tangents are parallel to the given line, so the slope will be equal to the slope of line. So we get m2 is equal to 3. Then we have equation of curve given as y is equal to x cube minus 2x square minus x. We differentiate this, we will get a slope of tangent. So we got this after differentiating. Okay, now dy by dx is equal to m2, again take it equal 3x square minus 4x minus 1 is equal to 3. On solving it further, see, we get a quadratic equation. Now I have not solved everything in detail of this sum because I have left few things for you to do yourself. Just try to solve this quadratic equation on your own. See that you get value for x as 2 and x is equal to minus 2 by 3. Okay, then next thing, we will substitute this value of x. Now since we have got two values of x, again we will get two values for y as well. Okay, here I got y is equal to 2, and here I got y is equal to minus 14 upon 27. Now once again, please substitute the values here and check it on yourself that you get these answers. Okay, lastly you will have to represent the answer by writing, therefore the required points on the curve are 2, 2 and minus 2 upon 3, minus 14 upon 27. Okay, just try to do the remaining part on by yourself, and let's see another example. The next interesting question, I have taken question number 6 from the exercise 2.1. If the line y is equal to 4x minus 5 touches the curve y square is equal to ax square plus b at the point 2, 3, find a and b. See, this is a little different type of sum, different from what we have already solved earlier in this video. I hope now things are actually understandable to you and you are understanding how the sums are being solved. Now here, how we will solve this? Let's try to understand this quickly diagrammatically. Line touches the curve. So there is a curve given. Curve's equation is y square is equal to ax cube plus b. And there is a line that's touching this curve. Okay. At point 2, 3. And this line is y is equal to 4x minus 5. Okay, so how we will solve this? Let's quickly start the sum without wasting any time. So we first of all take equation of tangent. Okay, is, what is equation of the tangent? Y is equal to 4x minus 5. Now I bring it to standard form, so I get 4x minus y minus 5 is equal to 0. What I have done, I've just taken y to the other side and kept 0 on one side. So using this we will find out now slope of tangent is equal to, let's show it with letter m. So minus a upon b is equal to minus 4 upon minus 1. This gets cancelled, so we get m is equal to 4. This is slope of tangent. See, again the same thing is going on. We will take equation of curve now. Yes, if it has clicked your mind, you are going right and correct. Slope of curve is, we have y square is equal to ax cube plus b. Simple. Now differentiate this with respect to x. So here we get 2y dy by dx is equal to 3ax square plus, now what you will get here, dy dx of b will give you 0. Okay, and find out dy by dx here. Dy by dx is equal to 3ax square upon 2y. Now this is equation of slope of tangent. Again slope of tangent is 4 here, so let's take it equal. So we will get dy by dx. Now before that, let's find out the slope at given points. Okay, so we have at 2, 3 is equal to, in place of x we will substitute 2 and in place of y we will substitute 3. So we will get 3 into a into 2 square upon 2 into 3, right? So quickly simplify this. What we get? 1, 2 gets cancelled and 3 2s are 6. A becomes easier like this. 3 gets cancelled, 1, 2 gets cancelled, and you are left with 2a. Okay, so only 2a is left here. So here we get m is equal to 2a. Okay, now keep this as 2, and here where we got value of m as 4, keep this as 1. So we will use this both, and next we write from 1 and 2. So let's say combine 1 and 2, and what we get, m is equal to 4 and here m is equal to 2a. So 2a is equal to 4, therefore a is equal to 2. Okay, so from 1 and 2 we got a is equal to 2. Now simple, just put a is equal to 2 in curve equation. What is that? Y square is equal to ax cube plus b. So you will get y value we have 3, square is equal to a value we just found out, and x is 2 plus b. So solve this. 3 3s are 9 is equal to 2 cube is 8, 8 2s are 16 plus b. Therefore b is equal to 9 minus 16, that gives you minus 7. So it's easy. We found out value of a and b. This is what was asked in the question. Okay, so this way you saw all the sums in exercise 2.1 are very easy, and I hope now it is okay for you to solve the sums on your own and you feel confident enough. Thank you so much for watching this video. Keep practicing.